Empty backfield on 3rd and 3. Commanders rush 4. Mayfield targeting the sideline off the fingertips of Jalen McMillan. 3rd down and 21. 4-man pressure. Daniels can run. Can he run for 21? No, he cannot. Ushered out of bounds by Jamel Dean. 3rd down and 13. Mayfield. Pocket collapsing again. Breaks free once more. Mayfield room to run. Baker Mayfield in space and tossed down. Chase McLaughlin. Good start for Dak Prescott all the way around. 2nd down and 8. Daniels going to run, and he can do this just fine. Daniels scrambling for his first down. Great security blanket to have that veteran at tight end. 3rd and 4. Daniels pumps. Field is open. He will take it. Running for a 1st down into Tampa territory. Tiptoeing down the sidelines. And he caught the sideline out of bounds at the Tampa 36. They bring pressure. Daniels to the sideline wide of Zakia to fix a kicker issue in Washington that dates back to about 2021. Can he be the guy?
In this year, in all the new faces, in new places, it's going to take a while.
Daniels, blitz, gets away. Daniels with room to run. Daniels across the 40. Daniels checks over the middle. It's Austin Ekeler with his first catch. He breaks tackles. Austin Ekeler inside the 35 and down at the 34. Daniels backs away from pressure. Buying time. Breaks away. Daniels going to run. Daniels leaning forward. Helmet off. Hangs onto the ball. Gets a 1st down, and here comes a flag.
Jaden Daniels, but they got some key pieces in place. I think the big question mark that everybody has as a Commander fan base is how will this offensive line hold up?
Here's Robinson churning towards the goal line. Winfield trying to hold him out, but he can't. Touchdown! Brian Robinson from 7 yards out gets the Commanders on the board.
We just talked about that offensive line. That's a nice job right there, scoring from the 7-yard line. That's not easy to do. And again, we've talked about this run defense for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Take a lot of pride in it. Kevin mentioned how much they blitz. A lot of that time is not to impact just the quarterback, but also to impact the run game and those running lanes.
Boy, that was so close. Mayfield, pressure coming. He's in trouble, spins away. Looking for the end zone and incomplete. He had Evans back there, but Evans was well covered.
But you get that
2nd and 5 from the 40-yard line. Daniels has time. Nobody open. Daniels will run. 1st down and more, and Daniels down at midfield.
It seems like this is the best opportunity that they've had in a long time.
3rd and 18. McCaffrey, former quarterback, wanted to throw. Instead, he'll take it upfield with nobody open, and McCaffrey down at the 38-yard line.
He's in a long time.
3rd and 18. McCaffrey, former quarterback, wanted to throw. Instead, he'll take it upfield with nobody open, and McCaffrey down at the 38-yard line. He's missed one today from 47. From 47. 6. And the kick by York sails wide right. And 5. 5-man rush. Daniels to the sideline. Mayfield, pocket collapsing, in trouble, down he goes! The sack from Clelin Ferrell, his 1st in Washington.
Well, that was one of his best throws in college, deep down the right side or deep into the middle of the field.
Pressure comes, it's picked up, and Daniels with time finds his tight end Zach Ertz. And
deep down the right side or deep into the middle of the field.
Pressure comes, it's picked up, and Daniels with time finds his tight end Zach Ertz, and that'll be a 1st down at midfield.
He's very, very agile as well.
And here's that pace that Cliff Kingsbury has employed throughout his career. Daniels finding Robinson, steps through a tackle. Robinson with another cutback, weaving to the 5, diving towards the goal line. Back at it, Daniels with the keep and his first touchdown in the National Football League. Jayden Daniels runs it in from 2 yards out for the touchdown.
Got Anthony Nelson out here in a tight spot, gets a little bit too far upfield. And a nice read by Jalen. Now continuing to build that
from the 25. Off the play action. Daniels checks it short. It's Austin Ekeler. Ekeler with a nice run after catch, and he twists forward for 11.
With your protection rules.
So now 3rd and 20. Daniels with time. Checks it short. Ekeler turns upfield, and Ekeler got popped. 2nd down.
The way that this offense has started the season, I don't think it was ever to the level it's at right now at any point last year. And really kind of commit and stick to that running game has been impressive.
Daniels back to the air, and he connects with Olamide Zaccheaus.
We haven't seen him on the move with the throws downfield. I think that's one area that I'm surprised we didn't see it.
There's a good toss to his tight end. First down and 10 at the 11. Daniels to the air. It's McCaffrey down the 1-yard line. Daniels on the run again, and Daniels will back in. There's his 2nd career touchdown. The rookie's in for the 2nd time on the ground today.
Yeah, and Antoine Winfield's going to be frustrated with himself coming down the line right there. And as the contact is made from the other direction, it kind of catches him by surprise, and he kind of bounces off Jayden Daniels right there.
Well, Jayden Daniels has taken. Daniels on the roll. Throws, and that is McCaffrey for 2. But it's out of bounds.
Phillips, that sack. He's a rising star on this defense, the 3rd rounder. Interesting call. Ekeler has the football, and he's near another Washington first down. Back-to-back runs produce a first down, and Singletary this time dropped at the 42-yard line. Pressure coming, he gets rid of it, floats one, and taken away. And that's a giant interception. The pass was intended for Hurts, but he held on and took it away from the defensive back, Pinnock, who looked like he was going to pick it off.
Here, trying to get you down to the ground. Thibodeau misses out on that sack.
Austin Seibert is now 2 for 2. This is what the Giant defense wanted, a 3rd and 13. But he's got time, and Daniels has room. Can he get the first down? Yes. Brought down when he got to the 29-yard line, and slow to get up. This is the issue of running.
2 nice throws, 2 nice deliveries in a row by the quarterback.
Robinson shakes loose, and Brian Robinson Jr. is down around the 30 of New York. Top of your screen, Banks is on McLaurin. On a 3rd down, he goes underneath to Austin Ekeler. First down to the 13 of the Giants.
And they've had success right up the middle.
Fake to Singletary. Jones in trouble here, and he's going to get sacked. I think I maybe shouldn't have brought that up about the sack thing. Grabbed him and eventually brought him down. First sack of the game for Washington. Meanwhile, the Giants have had 5 on their defense. Singletary has a hole, tries to make up some ground, and gets it. The ball comes out as he crossed the first down marker. He went one way, and the ball went the other way, and Washington has it.
Excellent with the execution of that quick game.
5 out of 9 on 3rd down, under pressure on the move, but he completes the pass to Zach Ertz for a first down at the Giants' 42-yard line. One of those veterans like Wagner that Quinn wanted to bring here for their influence on the young players, as Robinson is loose and has a first down inside the 10. On 3rd and 10, 4-man rush on Jones, and knocked away at midfield. Slayton was the target. That's his nickname.
This was our director's nickname in high school. Scott Katz was the Scottish Hammer.
Zaccheaus has it on the return, And Olamide Zaccheaus stretches out of his uniform. And look at that return to the 30-yard line. Need a half a yard for the first down. And into a crowd. Robinson comes out of the crowd. Brian Robinson Jr. inside the 20 of the Giants. Now that was a magic trick.
We support our quarterback.
Well said. And here is their quarterback. Incomplete. Jones for Neighbors. St. Juice was on Malik Neighbors this time. I don't know about a hold, but that's the call.
No, you're entitled to your ground as a DB.
Daniels. Oh, what a snag at the 35. Noah Brown.
Boy, and it says it right there in the Oculus, and then you go through the play.
Daniels will throw it back to Austin Eckler. He's got a lot of room. He's got a block. Eckler hit hard as he got around the 6-yard line by Phillips. Each team with all 3 timeouts. Daniels. Pass is caught and loose is Noah Brown. The former Cowboy inside the 45.
Give it to 8.
Daniels keeps, and Jaden Daniels will get another first down. Austin Seibert. And it's over. 7 for 7. Hail to the kicker.
Quick throw. Eckler broke through a couple of would-be tacklers in another big play. He's had 3 nice games.
Dan Quinn knows he's going to have to score some points tonight.
Daniels lets it go for the first down and plenty more. McCaffrey.
You're right. I mean, it can get a little closer.
Robinson walks in. Touchdown, Washington. And a really impressive answer for this young Commander team.
St. Jude's.
Bengals snap it in a hurry, and this time Chase Brown is brought down immediately. Third and 11. Floated. Pass is broken up. And good coverage on Gesicki.
He said, that is not going to do Jaden any good. I'm a vet. I've got to be there for him and encourage him.
Yeah, he's always been impressive to talk to. Here's Eckler. He's been impressive tonight. To the end zone for the touchdown Commanders. He was a touchdown machine with the Chargers. Burrow has found 7 different receivers. And he's going to be brought to the ground. A big sack by this Washington defense. And the first guy there, Dante Fowler. Second down and 5. Good protection, aired out. McLaurin. He's got it. First and goal inside the 5. And a beauty from the rookie Jaden Daniels for 56. His long of this young year. And it's first and goal from the 4. Daniels is going to walk it in for the touchdown. Touchdown number 3 on the year.
In the running game, really done a nice job. Good game plan coming in, and they've executed it well.
Here is a return chance for Eckler, who is picking his way out across the 45. Still rolling down inside the 35 of Cincinnati. There are no flags, and that is a statement. Washington wants them to reset the play clock. They don't. With 3 seconds left, Daniels flips. He's got another, and this time it's Trent Scott. The big tackler was the extra offensive lineman. And what a night for the Commanders.
What a night for the Commanders. What a night for Jaden Daniels. What a knowing that he was going to have to score points. And boy, have they. They scored every time they've gotten the ball.
Here's Burrow. He is sacked. And Jean-Baptiste, the rookie. Moss bottled up. They're down a goal. Burrow keeps end zone, has a man. Higgins, incomplete. Wide open, but the throw a bit high. How about the way he started his Commander career?
They can't get McCaffrey. They've only got 10 guys on the field.
3rd down and 7. This one is launched from McLaurin. He's got it. Touchdown. Touchdown, Terry McLaurin.
Here we go, week 4. It's DJ Dallas who hasn't returned for a touchdown this season. And Dallas up across the 35, pushes his way across the 40. The ball looks like it comes out, and the Cardinals were on it. And a fresh set of downs. Cardinals opening drive. Connor has it. And this time, what a move by the Washington front. Looked like Bobby Wagner leading that group. Onto the field last minute, but you're able to match the offense when there's a substitution. On 3rd and 2, Robinson will get the first down for the Commanders and power his way inside the 25 of the Cardinals. Right ahead, Brian Robinson, and he's into the end zone for a Commanders touchdown. Each team scoring a touchdown on its first possession. Jaden Daniels, a high throw, but right on target, and McLaurin is able to come down with it and stay inbounds.
Not because I'm gifted enough to. That's a big change in his game.
He picked up 6. Jeremy McNichols turns the corner for a first down. McNichols powering inside the 5, down the sideline, and that's going to be a Washington touchdown. What a run from Jeremy McNichols. Murray looks to throw, can't find anybody, and knocked away from Michael Wilson. James Conner in the backfield. Kyler Murray with pressure coming, gets out of it, and eventually is sacked. Dorrance Armstrong and Frankie Louvu part of that. Murray is sacked. Big play, Washington defense. Armstrong gets it. Seibert is money. A 47-yard penalty, 1st and goal. And Daniels trying to follow his block. Jaden Daniels to the end zone, and he's got a touchdown. And they get to Murray, sacked back at the 6-yard line. It collapsed. Wagner coming in along with Payne. McNichols gets the first down and shakes loose inside the 30, down to the 25-yard line as a Commander kicker. And he drills it through. Now a 20. It's Jen on 2nd down 5. More on that in a moment. Murray is going to be sacked. Boy, the Washington defense playing a terrific game.
On 2nd down and 6.
Daniels to throw. And what a throw between 3 defenders. McLaurin sliding at midfield to grab it. Jaden Daniels scanning, throwing, end zone, touchdown! Washington. McLaurin hauls it in. Another knockout punch by the Commanders to make it more difficult for a Cardinal comeback. See how Daniels is at 2-point conversions. All right, you can count it to Zach Ertz. And that deserves a spike.
I mean, they're going to have this level of defense in this back level right here. Just putting an umbrella on everything.
Open in the middle of the field there is Wilson. Big first down. The ball pulled out at the end, but it looked like he was down. Louvu back there. And Chin. Let's see what the ruling is. They're saying he's down right away, the officials, which... That's what it sounded like. Robinson to the 43-yard line.
In Washington, the nation's capital, got a pretty good football team on their hands.
On a 3rd and 5, can they convert again? And Zacchaeus will do that And a whole lot more. Knocked out at the 11-yard line. So Robinson with 100 yards rushing today. And into the end zone, Jeremy McNichols for his second touchdown today.
Just couldn't make a big play.
Nearing the 2-minute warning as Benson is brought down. And looks like that ball is recovered down as we near the 2-minute warning.
These two guys are going to be matched up in a lot of man coverage all day.
Looking that direction, here comes pressure again. Two Browns ran into each other. Daniels uncorks a deep shot. It's McLaurin inside the 5.
And make Jayden Daniels go through his progression in the passing game.
He has to roll out there. Pressure came from Smith, and he's on target. McLaurin, who got drilled by a pair of defenders, including Emerson. First down. There's some question about Robinson earlier in the week. He looks okay. He's been playing as they will give it to him. He breaks out of the tackle from Dopin and scores. Cooper up top with Sainristil. Looking this way. Down he goes. Frankie Luvu has had a big first half, and there's a sack.
But that's kind of what we expected. This is a different animal, this Jim Schwartz defense.
Eckler on the run with a big crease. Eckler changing direction. Austin Eckler down to the 25. The ball came out. Zacchaeus got down there to cover it up.
But you also want him to suit everybody else.
Pressure coming on Watson. He feels it, and he is dropped. It's officially no gain. Jonathan Allen was first. Luvu was in there as well.
Ball's a little inside. That's a great contested catch.
Daniels waving to his blockers. He's downfield across the 50-yard line.
A good man beater in the passing game.
On fourth down. Free runner, Owusu-Koramoah missed him. And Daniels has the first down and more. Down the sideline, it's first and goal. On the ground again, it's an easy 6. Robinson one more time.
You let them keep it for their offense to try to go double dip before the half.
Pressure right in his face. Watson is swarmed under. His line got thrown back at him.
They're not treating him like an early Lamar Jackson where he's a designed running back. He's doing it on his own.
He'll launch this time. Down the sideline, Brown!
You just can't waste timeouts for no reason.
First and goal. Out of the timeout, Watson shimmies to the 10 and gets blasted by Torrance Armstrong. 24 with loads of time left. Daniels got a chip from Eckler to free him up to heave it to McLaurin, who puts a stiff arm into the chest of Newsome. First down. In Cincinnati for them earlier this year. Play action. Daniels saw Garrett, and he fled. It's a smart choice. Daniels with another huge run, this one for 23.
But I want to be a quarterback first.
Here comes Garrett. Daniels had time. He got it out for Brown, who had the touchdown earlier, and he's down at the 11. And they will hand it off. It is McNichols to the goal line. Touchdown.
This Washington offense can attack you in a lot of different ways.
Watson climbing the pocket. Now he breaks left. He gets hit. And the ball's out. Just ripped from his hands by Frankie Luvu. A human crowbar.
You know, it has tendencies to be dominant. And it's been anything but that today.
They'll throw over the pressure from Owusu-Koramoah, and Eckler speeds out of there inside the 20.
The job that Kevin O'Connell and that Viking staff has done, Brian Flores on defense.
Luvu again, it's a broken record.
And that journey, he's still playing at as high a level as he has.
9-time Pro Bowler. They get there again. Down goes Watson.
They've done a nice job building the group of coaches and players around him to support him as he goes forward.
3rd and 11 run, McNichols, the former Boise State Bronco, into plus territory, first down. Little juggle from Jameis Winston, and that is the way the game has gone.
Still in at running back on 2nd and 10. Jackson's pass.
Intercepted! There's that first interception. Shane Restill, the rookie from Michigan, has it. Look at Lamar Jackson swing him down. Well, we had just said not a single pick on the whole year, and boom.
His ability to call plays at the line of scrimmage, Jim, that's just not normal in your first year.
3rd and 2, and he's got Eckler. Eckler out of the backfield, inside the red zone, down to the 16 before Marcus Williams finally ends it. But that's a pass play of 25 yards.
That's hard for a lot of teams, and they can change it to the second play, but you got to get it off.
3rd and 7. Daniel. 2 yards for Seibert, who has not missed. He's 12 out of 12 on the season. And Seibert's kick is good.
He knows the game.
Action. 3rd and 7. Ball's on the ground. Ball is on the ground. And recovered by the Ravens. 56-yard field. Daniels backpedals a long way. Bounces off his tackle. And now takes off. Takes off all the way down to the first down yardage.
He's telling him, look at where they're at, changing the play now.
Got hit when he threw it deep. McLaurin, incomplete. Stevens comes in and jars the ball out.
Pretty good, actually, he does.
Here he is now, rolling out. Fires it complete to the 45. He got hit after the pass by Kyle Hamilton.
Under extreme pressure and be poised and throw from the pocket, take hits, different.
3rd and 6. And McLaurin has another catch for a first down again, delivering on 3rd down, Tony.
Throw the ball getting hit and be patient and poised. He's special.
Little throwback, gives it right back to Eckler. For the blocker out in front. Austin Eckler breaking it inside the 20. As now the Commanders' offense comes to life. You really don't see flickers for short tosses.
For screens.
But for a big gain. Here's the pass caught at the 20. Here they go down to the 6-yard line as De'Ami Brown gets into it now.
But Robinson's also been a really big part.
2nd and goal from 6 yards away. Daniels back to the end zone. McLaurin has it for the Washington touchdown. Right over the top of Marcus Williams.
I mean, this is just outstanding. Right there, play fake, bam. He's going to end up throwing behind here, but look at his eyes, Jim. That's the difference. He looks over there and holds the defense. That's a Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen-esque type of play. This is where Lamar is changing the protection opportunity, but now I would be aggressive.
The one timeout to play with. Pass sideline bound.
Perfect.
Nice catch.
4 guys over here. You can get a slant up top. Unless someone pops out, you're good.
Daniels going to take the 7 or 8 or more after the broken tackle.
They would have had to kick the field goal here if he was tackled in bounds.
Daniels goes sideline, and it's Zacchaeus again to get a little closer. 52 yards to close out the half. Seibert's kick, it's ugly. And no,
they're in the run game, but they've got to get the running game going here.
Here's Daniels over the top, on target to the Baltimore 41-yard line. Noah Brown again. Going back to the sideline, wide of the mark. Seibert's kick, it's a beauty. And right down Broadway.
Some of the way Washington has a chance to win. They got to stop them.
2nd and 8. They had him. Still running free. That was about to turn into one of those classic Lamar highlight reel. Daniels, pocket secured. Pass perfect. First catch of the game for Zach Ertz. So good on 3rd down. Will he be this time? Daniels down the field, and he is off.
That Jaden, them guys from the same area come out and be this incredible at the early start of their career. It's impressive.
He's got a first down with the completion to Ertz.
It'll go up another level.
That's possible. Here he fakes. Smith coming after him. Got the pass. With all that heat in his face, it's Ertz again. That was Roquan almost getting to Daniels in time. Open. McLaurin. Oh, and he gets hit. He gets walloped and holds on. That was Hamilton, and that's going to draw the penalty marker. From the pocket. Caught at the 5, and down at the 1 is Ertz.
He blitzes, you throw it here. If he pops out, give it to him.
Here it is. To the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown. The timing was to perfection. McLaurin with the grab.
He smoked him off the line. It's an incredible route, and what a catch. He wanted to throw it a little sooner, and he should have. He pump faked too long.
How about 9 for 9 on the year on 4th down?
And that's against Stevens, who's playing incredible football at the cornerback position. Here we go. This is it. Now you've got all these guys here. He stays down here. Take away the middle.
Completion a yard or two short with likely. It'll be actually 2 yards short. Going to go up top here on first down. Again, he threads it.
2 safeties deep. You can work the middle of the field here or use your legs.
Running. Now, he's going to take off with it. And he's going to come up about 5-6 yards short. Austin Seibert's kick. Now that's a beauty.
Here for Dan Quinn's squad. 3rd and 9 for Carolina. Dalton on the move. He tried to throw it to his own man. He threw it to the other team. Intercepted by Fowler. And he's gonna go. Touchdown, Commanders. Bring in the boom early. 3rd and 4. Dalton from the gun. Off the hands of the receiver, Deontay Johnson, incomplete, and fortunate that was not a turnover.
Let's face it, the city's feeling it as well.
And number 5 is a big reason why. It's Daniels on first down. Huge gain for Daniels. Chunks of yards for Daniels. A double dose. Pistol formation with Hubbard. Fake the handoff. Dalton deals, and he throws it right to Forbes. Intercepted by Washington, and Forbes goes down. Penalty marker on the play at the 33-yard line.
Who can shake free and help him pick up a very much needed first down.
Both Hubbard and Sanders on the field. Dalton trying to step up. He's going down. Sacked on the play by the former Panther, Frankie Luvu.
My big running back and press the run against a defense has struggled against it all year long.
Another run. Robinson, not going to stop him. Robinson, touchdown, Commanders. They need 1 yard to keep the drive alive. They didn't get anything close to it. In fact, they lost yardage with Hubbard. Washington takes over on downs. 49-yarder. He connects. 20-0. Commanders.
Being in a position now, moving the football.
2 remaining, lost 1 on the challenge. Mariota puts it in the right spot. Out to midfield, and Terry McLaurin.
Last 2 throws have been right on target.
Down to 43 seconds left. Mariota steps up, throws it downfield. It's complete to the 35-yard line. 15 yards to McLaurin.
And Carolina's been very smart to be circumspect about it.
Mariota. Connection made. De'Ami Brown. And the Commanders are in business inside the 15.
Offensive line, excellent job picking up the stunt by Carolina to give him the time.
Mariota. Tosses. Touchdown. Snagged by Ertz. Commanders pouring it on. before they headed to the locker room. Hey, we have a certain way that we want to play, a certain style, and obviously controlling the line of scrimmage, running the football is going to be a big key to that. Eckler trying to bust a long one.
Well, that was unprompted.
Said we talk at least once a week. Pass is caught by McLaurin. Spin move for a first down.
Offensive linemen love to create touchdowns where they're totally responsible.
Tight end John Bates in. Ben Sinnott. Fake it. Mariota throws it. Caught by Sinnott. Touchdown. The first of his NFL career. Rookie out of Kansas State. Touchdown from Mariota, and Seibert now kicking it off. They want to make teams return it, and they've done so here tonight. Blackshear hit hard, loses the ball. Carolina has it. And they're going to whistle it down at the 23-yard line.
Clean shot, too, by Jeremy Reeves on the tackle.
24-yard line is the line of scrimmage. Dalton being chased. Dalton is caught from behind by Fowler, who's having a field day. How he delegates, how he treats others. Mariota out of the pocket, throws on the move, connects with McLaurin. Once a week to get his thoughts on what he's seeing from this Carolina team every week. Mariota, he's feeling it now. Mariota hits Noah Brown for a first down. Doesn't feel like a rookie. 3rd and 7. Mariota waiting. On the move. He hits McLaurin. First down.
But you put more tape out there for people to have to prepare for when you show them a wide variety of your playbook.
Mariota flushed out, directing traffic, and connects with Zacchaeus. Mariota is playing with a lot of confidence right now.
He's got a 2nd and 9. Bobbled the shotgun snap, and that little moment of hesitation securing the football led to that sack.
This defense is for real. The problem is their one Achilles heel could be the run game, and Washington's incredible at it.
Here's the breakaway run by Robinson. Running behind Cosme.
I still think he's had a couple throws today, maybe the injury.
Barry was way up there. Here's 3rd and 9, and a deep ball. Right back to McLaurin in stride, and he's down at about the 17-yard line for this season. Now, Daniels, little bootleg, and he's connected here with Bates. Look at that. Runs over the defender, fired, and that gets this crowd even a little bit more ramped up. Gain of 20. 3rd first down of the game for Chicago. Play action, pressure, and he's down at the 25-yard line. Trent Scott comes in for him. Speaking of air and space, here's Jaden Daniels going to the air, or looking for space, which he has, and spins down at the 20-yard line within a couple of yards of the first. 1st and 10, out of the 2-minute warning. And the give in traffic. Look at Washington all over that play. There's been only 3 completions so far in this game for Caleb. He's run it 6 times. Williams. He's going to be taken down by Luvu, or someone else, as it turns out, as he somehow broke that, but only lost more yardage as he tried to fight his way out of a jam earlier this week, and he threw it almost 65 yards in the air. Look at this. He's just going to run it with Eckler. He's going to pick up massive yardage. Blocker's out ahead, but he can only go so far to the 20, pick up about 30 to close out the half.
Like I said, that key to the game is kind of going to be that. Chicago's really good in the red zone on defense.
Chicago fortunate to be only 9 down as Daniels throws a strike to Ertz. So Way this time. Sends it soaring to the 3. It's dead. Just a dead bounce at the 2-yard line. Brilliant effort by the punter, Tress Way. 2nd and 14. Rushing 5. Somehow he able to get out of it. And look at this. He's going to be right at the first down marker. High snap. Kick on its way. He's 17 for 17 for the year at home now. He's got 4 field goals today. Take the handoff to Robinson. Down the middle, wide open. And McLaurin with his second catch of the game. And look at him fight for yardage. Still squirming to the 50. Otherwise, you give the Bears good field position. He's got time on the run he throws. It's low. Is it caught? Officials say yes. Handoff. More. Set back a couple. Quan Martin had it anchored down on that side. Unbending. And Roschon Johnson, they like to go to short yardage. Instead, look what they do.
Oh, the ball's out, Jim.
Ball is out. The ball is out, and it's picked up by the Commanders.
Keep running. It's not blown dead.
It's Newton, and there's not a single Bear in pursuit.
Go score. Where's Don Beebe? No, I don't know anything of what just happened. I know the ball came out, but was he down?
So here you go.
He's gotten hit throughout the rest of the game, and it's hurting more now.
Comes down to one last play. And it's going to be getting longer by the second. You're all the way back at the 30-yard line. Now you can step into it. Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line. And the ball is caught! Caught! It's a miracle! It's Noah Brown! Oh, my goodness! This town is going crazy! It's a madhouse in Landover, Maryland!
He did it!
Steps out. Tracy Singletary comes in. Jones, pressure coming. And it's almost intercepted. He tried to get rid of it. The ball, they're going to rule it incomplete right away. Players just making sure if it was a fumble.
Putting the pressure on this Giants defense, and Shane Bowen, the DC, not allowing them to get in goal line.
Daniels, quick pass, caught in the end zone. It's Terry McLaurin for a Commanders touchdown. And here's some Washington fans who are here. Wan'Dale Robinson has it and is tackled right away. As soon as he got the football, it was Jeremy Chinn wrapping him up. Jaden Daniels, sideline throw open, and falling back for the catch is Noah Brown. Shane Bowen before the game was saying, we're healthy today on D. We got no excuses. Austin Eckler slips up the middle. Eckler down to the 22-yard line. Now, running against this Giant defense has been easy.
I think he's really 5'7". He's 5'9" with a helmet and cleats, okay?
Okay.
But he ain't small, let me tell you that.
And they are keeping him from getting in the end zone. Eckler to the goal line. Touchdown for Washington. Got through Okereke.
Who's played with Dan Quinn, understands his system, knows how to get these guys lined up on defense.
Blitz is on. Jones gets rid of it, and incomplete. In and out of the hands of Theo Johnson. The coverage was pretty good. There isn't room with him in there. Not for 3 people. Daniels fires and complete. Inside the 45, Noah Brown. Boy, they are targeting Brown today. McLaurin just has 1, but his was for a touchdown. He also could get a chunk and try a field goal. You see the distance needed for Seibert, and that's what they'll do, go underneath. And De'Ami Brown shakes loose, makes a big play. Terry
Get
McLaurin.
a little extra protection here on the sides with the chips.
McLaurin, top of your screen. Looking that way, the throw, and Terry McLaurin has his second touchdown catch of the day with a head shaker against Deonte Banks. Neighbors, bottom of your screen. Jones in trouble here, and he's going to go down at the 40-yard line. Looked like he wanted to take off and run. So they get 3. Chris Rodriguez in at running back, and Jaden Daniels avoids the rush. The safety blitz. And he'll stop. He was going to slide, and then he wanted to go further, and he gets the first down across the 45-yard line. They remind each other when they don't make the big play. There's Neighbors on the other side. He cuts back and is going to be dropped by Jeremy Chin.
It kind of deflates all the momentum you just acquired after that tough run by Daniel Jones. And unfortunately, the juice wasn't worth the squeeze.
Good move putting Austin Eckler back in the kickoff return.
But this is what you want. 3rd and long. Get these big boys up front. Let them eat.
Wide open. Good enough for the first down as Eckler is still going inside the 40 of the Giants. Chris Rodriguez checks in, gets the football and sprints ahead. Rodriguez inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal Washington. Letting the clock run down. They can probably take it to that point as Jaden Daniels is wide open and the catch is made. Olamide Zaccheaus cruises inside the 30 of the Giants.
Their country so capably.
Pistol formation, Daniels, a quick toss, and that one's going to cover just under 10 yards to Terry McLaurin. Nickel package here for the Steelers, 3rd and 3. Daniels in trouble. Power alley, Bradshaw drive, Harris. I don't know if there was a Jack Ham alley. Also, Frankie Louvu gets to Russell Wilson. So it's Waitman. No, a fake. Dropped on the sideline. Perfectly executed, but you got to catch it. Killebrew on the throw. 16-yard line. Daniels, quick hitter. Zaccheaus almost broke it. Physical runner who breaks tackles. On the give. Eckler comes up just short of the goal line. Tight formation. Pitch it. Touchdown. Eckler. 2nd down and 3, down to 30.
Washington is doing a nice job versus the Pittsburgh running game.
3rd and 6. Wilson through the air. It's short. So it's Court.
Missed the whiteout game was last night against Washington.
Play action. Daniels fires it downfield, and it's handled by Noah Brown, who was the recipient of the Hail Mary pass and will go down in history as one of the great endings.
More effective and relied upon as a wide receiver as his career is extended through Houston.
Fake the handoff, deep shot, Daniels, flag down, Brown with Porter. Joey Porter trying to plead his case.
Number 24, false place at the spot of the foul. Automatic, 1st down.
1st down at the 36. Running play, Eckler. Sheds a tackle, spin move for a 1st down. And keep in mind, a new kicker, so that might play into their decision-making here. Daniels fires it, in pregame warm-ups, but he was pushing some to the right as well. This one from 48 yards away is right down the middle. Buck down to 2, down to 1. Wilson gets the snap. It's a high arcer over the head of Calvin Austin. Incomplete in their first 9 games of his career. He's 6 of 11 today. Daniels settles in. Easy completion on the pitch and catch to Zach Ertz. The versatile McNichols remains in there. Give it to him. Rips through for a 1st down. Wilson has thrown for 48 yards. Daniels has thrown for 55 yards. Rushes on. Daniels uncorks it. It's complete. McCaffrey. 1st down. 2nd down and 2. Eckler stop and go. Lifted off his feet and dropped by Elliott. Daniels making sure everybody's on the same page. 1st and goal from the 1. On a give. Eckler takes it in. Touchdown. Eckler pounds it inside.
Go.
Daniels throwing on 1st down to Terry McLaurin. Breaks away. Foot race. McLaurin will get caught by Joey Porter. But a huge gain on the first play from scrimmage.
Go.
Daniels throwing on 1st down to Terry McLaurin. Breaks away. Foot race. McLaurin will get caught by Joey Porter. But a huge gain on the first play from scrimmage. Play clock down to 1. They just get the snap off. The pass hauled in. McLaurin spins inside the 5. First and goal. McNichols is in there. Give it to him. Easy touchdown. McNichols scores to extend the Washington lead. 3rd down and 8. Got it at the Washington 36 with Najee Harris in the backfield. Play action. Wilson devoured. Dante Fowler has been on quite a run.
Second down, taking care of the football, playing very professionally as a young quarterback.
The throw handled. Good hands from Noah Brown.
And how ball security can affect the game, or lack thereof.
3rd down and 2. Eckler's got a first down. Daniels darts it to the outside. Catch made. Eckler. Fitzpatrick was not going to let him go. Drives this one straight through. I think JJ has a deal where he only does tight end highlights. Russell Wilson is buried inside the 20. Dante Fowler having another huge game. Down to a minute 35 remaining in the 3rd. From the gun, Wilson flushed out. Wilson on the move. Squares his body. Throws the deep ball. Pickens is not there. Washington is intercepted by Jeremy Chinn. Chinn still running across midfield. And he'll be tackled at the 37. So Washington has it at the 26. Daniels puts it high in the air, over the shoulder. McLaurin, clean catch. First down, Washington. On 3-game winning streaks. Shotgun on 3rd and 16. Float it. Brown. He's clearly a left. So they'll go with Connor Hayward and Harris together. Give it to Harris. And he didn't get there. Now what do? Shotgun. Daniels throws it in the ground. Shotgun for Daniels. Rush is coming. Daniels down the sideline. Broken up. Out attempts this season. 11 of 11. Daniels on 4th and 9. Delivers it. Wow, it's really close.
I think he's going to get it.
Catch is made by Ertz. And now it's going to come down to the officials and where they spot it. 1:18 on the clock. They're giving it to Pittsburgh. Short.
Field send 3 receivers off to the right side and give it to Gainwell. Trying to pick up enough yardage to make a field goal attempt more palatable to the 25. He goes back in 17. And the kick is no good. Kind of an ugly night.
A lot happening.
Oh, yeah. Oh, exactly. To the left side and with a lot of room to roam. And down the sideline and still going is Eckler. Finally, Vaughn catches up with him. So Austin Eckler, and now you got a little skirmish going on.
3 carries, 5 yards, and here he's able to show that he's out to run the football.
Now both guys again in the backfield. This time they went to Robinson, and Robinson will take the ball to the 1-yard line. Eckler lives in the end zone, but this time they give it to Robinson, and he pushes his way in, and will they give it to him? They do. No forward progress whistle. Touchdown, Washington.
Pound and get you those tough yards. I mean, he's stopped at about the 2 or 3 yard line right there. Blankenship is there, but he would not be denied. Gets a little bit of help, and Brian Robinson is great there. Luvu, that instinct, there he is again, making a play.
Officially a loss of 13, 2nd and 23. Sling it off here to Gainwell, and he'll take it to about the 42-yard line. Philly averaging only 3 yards per play. That is caught, but taken down after he makes the catch is Dallas Goedert. So can he make it from 51? Kick on the way. Nope. Again, 0 for 2. Robinson is the back. And working his way through tackles, breaking them. Rolling, throwing, caught, open. Robinson fights his way close to a first down. Tackled inbounds there. In the pocket. Throws to the outside. Shifty. Eckler. Daniels throws, and the old Eagle himself, Zach Ertz. 8 years here, went to Arizona for a couple of seasons. Daniels throws, and the old Eagle himself, Zach Ertz. 8 years here, went to Arizona for a couple of seasons. Haven't seen McLaurin yet, their leading receiver. Oh, a 6'6" receiver caught a touchdown pass last week. Surveying, looking, he just flips it away. 21-yard attempt for a scrimmage play now of the second half will be a run, and a nice one for Robinson. First 4, gain of 8, stopped by Blankenship.
That he's grabbing, but
yeah,
he's got to significantly hinder him, Kirk, and I just don't see it there.
Right. Meanwhile, here's Eckler taking it inside the 30-yard line to the 28. Daniels backpedals, fires Zane Gonzalez to try to tack on 3, and he does.
It's playing significant amount of football last year and this year. Everybody's new.
Gainwell still in there. Flare him out. Meanwhile, the pass is incomplete.
Pass.
3rd and 5. Look. And, oh boy, I'm telling you. No! Wow.
That he has for most of the night when he's been throwing the football.
2nd and 10. And that is caught in Eagle territory. They go to Ertz.
A little bit late in getting out to the seam.
Rolling, throwing along the sideline, and finally McLaurin targeted and makes the grab. Robinson in the backfield. Robinson, no attempt to take the lead. Oh boy, juggled it. Lucky he came away with it. And so Commanders down by 9. Daniels fires over the middle. Daniels throws. Flag is thrown. That's one-handed for the moment by Ertz, but then he says no.
They found ways to get it done late. Offensive line took over, but this is about as bad as they can play offensively, and they won 26-10.
Getting blown out in the wild card round. Complete meltdown at the end. That pass is caught. That's Ertz on the outside. So you can't assume anything these days. 3rd and 5. Daniels escapes. That pass is hauled in at the 6-yard line. 7 and 4, and the Eagles are going to go to 8 and 2, and that will be caught for a touchdown. So Zach Ertz, I'm the last gen. What do you want me to tell you? Here's the 2-point try here. Daniels rolling, trying to get rid of it, looking downfield. Can somebody get open? No. Got open, but out of bounds.
Now it's 0.00. Nope. 0.00. Nobody was able to work with the quarterback. Good effort there by Ertz. Well, that's worth another look. Does he have possession of the football?
There's Cooper DeJean.
He definitely had this ball. I want to see his feet.
Okay, possession.
Wow. If that right foot, the left foot's down, is that right foot down when he possessed that ball?
Terry McCauley, what are you seeing?
Yeah, Al, it looks like that right toe just touches the ground before he goes down. I think this is good.
Well, not yet. Adrian Hill just announcing this is under review.
Beyond that, well, look at this guy. Look at the effort. 34-year-old guy, former Eagle.
Yep.
Giving you. I didn't even think he could see the ball with DeJean in his way. Not only does he see it, he catches it, and with his body falling.
Wow.
At least gave himself a shot here to get those feet down.
We ain't done yet.
Al, Al, that's our best shot right there. It clearly touched it.
A major here.
First play of the day. Rush a quick throw. CeeDee Lamb. Sainristil the tackle. Rush. Jalen Tolbert can't pull it in. Coverage from Michael Davis.
Dallas can't seem to make.
Their two worst games, though, their last two against two good defenses. Daniels rips through there, and he's got a first down with explosiveness that we've not seen in a while.
Chiefs, they got some key pieces here along the front.
Trying to convert third down again, and the corner hybrid back today. Missed the last two games with a hip injury. And his outstanding season continues. 26 out of 28 in his first season in Washington. Just 3rd and 2. Flip it quickly to Dowdle. Looking for daylight. Won't find it. Found a red wall, and it was shut down. Luvu is there, so is Wagner. Aubrey, whose first one was blocked. Almost got blocked again. Off the upright. 2 trips inside the 30. No points. End around. De'Ami Brown. A little creativity right there, and Brown's got 14. Margin, back to what you're talking about, one of the big deals for this offense. They've turned it over fewer times than anybody in the league. Great break up right. Former Oklahoma Sooner. I like what he watched yesterday. Oh, that one is...
It's just one of those where you chalk it up as a miss and move on.
Yeah, this Cowboys offenses look good so far, but 2 missed field goals. Dowdle charges ahead for 6 yards. Stopped by Bobby Wagner, and the Commanders are saying they have the ball here. They're saying so emphatically as if Wagner just simply took it away. 4 targets to the top here for Daniels. Dallas bringing pressure. Daniels evades the first man. Parsons. High snap. Rush will fall on top of it back at the 21. Passing game not sharp. He'll look to throw here. He's given time. He's got Brown for a first down. Noah Brown, former Cowboy, gets 13. Still haven't found Terry McLaurin coming off that quiet game against Philly, looking for his first grab. He wants Brown here. Brown can't get. Third down, less than 1. Elliott, the running back. He's got it. Spins away. Gets stopped shy. Deron Payne there to finish him off.
We've been using him in short yardage situations for that exact reason. He stresses these tight ends big time.
There's the second block of the game for Washington special teams. They got 1 field goal. Now they get a punt.
Along the defense in the passing game.
They see looks like that more than any offense in the NFL. This is a danger. Green in New York to Carolina. Now his first season in Washington. His rise has continued. Rush under pressure. Hits Lamb, who's crossing, who juggled, and that cost him any chance to gallop free. Pulled down by Benjamin St-Juste. It's a short game. Zacchaeus.
This is a little bit more what we're accustomed to seeing. All these bodies, 6 up in the line of scrimmage.
They're bringing some heat. Daniels, out of bounds he goes. Stopping the clock at 56 and sending the punt team out there.
Your best players continue to play that hard in a season.
Daniels, McLaurin, just his second catch. Working against Deron Bland. Picking up special teams, a goal coming out of the half, and then they have the kickoff out of bounds to begin the half. Eckler needed just a little bit, and it looked like he got it. Kind of an unsightly first half of play. Daniels lets it rip, and he's got Noah Brown. He's been his favorite target today. Makes it 3rd and short.
Nice third down wrinkle. Now this is a little bit more like this Kingsbury offense we saw earlier in the year.
McNichols hits it hard. First down, toppled near the 25 by Hooker. Trying to keep the drive going with another third down conversion. 3rd and 3. It is Daniels off the left side with room inside the 10 to the end zone. Touchdown. 17 yards. Jaden Daniels with the day's first touchdown. And then the rush with a straight drop. Throws on the run, end zone, broken up, but a flag. Igbenogany the coverage on Jalen Tolbert. Now something you've 3rd and 7. Cowboys bringing pressure. Daniels lets it go. Diving attempt, but it's broken. Don't have any running backs out there here. Just a fullback in Lipke who leaks out. Rush is well protected. Delivers over the middle and incomplete. It was behind Jalen Brooks, who was defended by the rookie Sainristil.
Everybody up on the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 4. Here they come. Daniels steps up and got rid of it, but incomplete. Boy, Lipke. Rush. Lipke. They get a few yards back. Lipke to the 30. Eventually pulled down by Percy Butler. And they make back into DC. Amazing. Daniels to throw. John Bates, first catch of the day. Ball is out. Cowboys have it. Expectations with the 7-2 start. There's going to be some alarm bells going off as Brown dives and pulls this one in for a first down if they can't pull off a late comeback here.
Hasn't really matched these last couple weeks.
Dallas brings the blitz here. It's picked up, so he's got time to hit Brown again into Dallas territory. Parsons coming. 4 sacks today for the Cowboys. Flag down. Daniels for Dyami. Brown climbed the ladder to get it. Let's see what the call is.
No field goals for them.
2nd and goal. He's got one-on-one with McLaurin. Instead, zips it over the middle for a Zach Ertz touchdown. Washington not finished yet. Eckler's the running back. Leads the way for Daniels. Bounces to the edge and gets 2.
3 ability to stop the clock, 2 timeouts, and the 2-minute.
Daniels evades the pressure. Now runs. And Jaden Daniels, he has his sights set on the sideline. He'll turn the corner into Dallas territory and kill the clock. Got his hands on the ball. And a 10-point game out of the 2-minute warning. Over the middle, there's Ertz again. That's first down. I mean, I get the strategy, but Seibert's kick is good.
Handoff. Keep it running.
Dowdle to the 49, and the punt team comes out.
Tackle them in bounds. They're made to play in these styles. Now they can just unleash the quarterback.
Half a minute, no timeouts. Daniels throws down the sideline for Terry McLaurin. McLaurin is loose. Lightning strikes twice in Washington. Here we go. Last breath for Daniels and the Commanders. Dances around, buys some time, lets it fly towards the end zone. Going to fall a little bit.
Man-to-man across the board, just trying to gain an advantage.
Levis screen to Pollard. Deron Payne is right there, and Pollard's going nowhere. That was a great job by Payne to read that play. Trying to get in an early rhythm for Daniels. Robinson on 2nd and 1. He's got the first down and more at the 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Brian Robinson! A 3-play drive. Another 3rd down and 1. And they've got the first down again with Robinson. Inside the 40 and down at the 37-yard line. Darryl Worley on the tackle after a gain of 17. All right, Coach, here's Jeremy McNichols on the carry. Gets away from a couple of tackles and upended inside the 10 by Worley. 2nd and goal. Daniels keeps it, looking to run at the 5. Nice moves, Daniels with a touchdown. Jaden Daniels with his 6th rushing score of the year. And the Commanders go up 13-0. Pollard trying the right side, following the block of Radins. And the ball comes out. Ball is loose. Sainristil knocked it free. And let's see who's got it. Commanders indicating they have it. And they do. Play fake. Daniels has time. Surveys the scene. Looking for McLaurin. He's got him. Touchdown. and the Commanders are pouring it on. It's 20-0. As Gonzalez has to kick it away from his own 20 following the penalty. So Jackson gets a running start. Lost the football! Jackson fumbled a punt last week. Now on the kickoff, he loses another.
Zach Ertz, a guy that he loves down here in the red zone.
3rd and goal. Daniels on the slant, caught, touchdown, McLaurin. His 2nd of the half.
No huddle is hurry up.
Daniels keeps it, and he's got some room down the sideline. Out of bounds in Tennessee territory is Jaden Daniels. Levis sees the pressure, steps up, but Luvu brings him down. And chance of Luvu. Levis in trouble. And Levis is again able to escape, but not get much out of it. Deron Payne had him in the back. Chestnut is the running back. Levis fakes it, tackled way up high, and Jalen Holmes reps him down with no flag. Daniels will keep it, looking to throw, end zone, touchdown! Zach Ertz! And that is the 50th career receiving touchdown for the veteran tight end Ertz. On 2nd down, they run it with Rodriguez, who's got some space, and Rodriguez still going across the 45 and down to the 46-yard line. And toast we will. Rodriguez up the middle with a lot of room. Rodriguez rumbling into Tennessee territory. Amani Hooker on the tackle. Rodriguez is the running back. Up the middle, Rodriguez, touchdown! His 1st of the season and 3rd of his career.
3rd down and 13. Haener in trouble. Down he goes. So the Saints will send out the punting unit. Empty backfield once again. Daniels looking. Moving to his left. Under pressure. Stays on his feet. And now he throws to the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown by McLaurin. So now the Saints trailing by 7. Start from their 28-yard line. And Miller will lose a yard on the play this season. On 1st down, Haener sacked for the 2nd time.
For the latter part of the season.
2nd down and 19 as Bobby Wagner comes up to wrap up. Little trickery from Cliff Kingsbury as De'Ami Brown picks up a 1st down. Moments ago, Megan chatted with Saints interim head coach Darren Rizzi. 3rd down and 4. Haener stays on his feet, throws back the other way, and it's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie out of Michigan, Mike Sainristil.
The Washington Commanders, you see Brian Robinson behind Jaden Daniels in that pistol formation.
Daniels fakes the handoff, throws to the end zone, touchdown McLaurin with his 2nd of the day. Jake Haener's 1st NFL start for the injured Derek Carr. And Haener will be sacked once again back at the 25-yard line.
Try for a field goal. That's momentum you can bring into the locker room in the 2nd half, and right now they don't have that.
3rd down and 10. Luvu with the pressure once again. And the pass is nearly picked off. Sanders still had one earlier.
Very efficient offense, very methodical moving down the field.
Picked up 14 on that last play, and now Daniel swings it out, and Robinson
Takes it all the way down to the Saints.
Coming out to start the second half. Now all of a sudden they have some life. They got a touchdown. They're down 2 scores still. But you don't want to have to force the issue offensively.
Second down at 11. It's McLaurin who makes the catch for a Commanders first down, his 7th reception today. 3rd down and 14. Commanders must get to the 34 for a first down. Daniels takes off. And he will pick up the first. Still going.
The quarter was over. He wasn't going to say anything. He saw the miss and let it go.
Also decided not to challenge that last play, which would have set the Commanders back.
Probably not. So he understands the urgency to play clean, sound football.
Miller hit for a loss by Fowler.
His rhythm, except that he has to be a little quicker with those D-line games.
Second down and 16. The pass was deflected. It will be 3rd and long.
In the NFL, you respect him not throwing his way. He's played lockdown, man corner, man coverage for a while.
Another pass
right there.
Knocked down. First it was Newton on the last play, and now Daron Payne getting the hands up.
So much fun playing here in the Dome.
Super Bowl coming to town, 56 days.
Yeah, speaking of fun, right? That's going to be a lot of fun.
There's McCaffrey, nice return. Second and 10, fake toss to Miller. Rattler throws, and that is nearly picked off.
Gets another first down for the Saints.
And this time Miller stopped in the backfield by Armstrong.
The 10-0 lead against Pittsburgh and had an impressive 27-13 win. And off to a good start here. Luke McCaffrey on the return. McCaffrey has some room. McCaffrey crosses midfield. And again, Washington, excellent field position. 47-yard return, longest of his young career.
Been able to give a little bit more resources at the point of attack in the run game, like you said, limiting those explosive plays.
This is Frankie Luvu coming up with a pick. Stepped in front of A.J. Brown. 3rd down and goal. You wonder if this is 4-down territory at this point. Daniels given time. He's got a man for a touchdown. It's Jamison Crowder. And Saquon Barkley having the time of his life here in his first year in Philadelphia. So back to a 2-score lead. McCaffrey backs up and takes this one at the goal line. Luke McCaffrey to the 32.
Philadelphia, 2 big high safeties.
Straight ahead run for Daniels. First down, sliding across the 30. And it started to hear some of that the last couple weeks. Like, okay, maybe there's some dissension again, but they responded to that quickly. More adversity today, losing Jalen Hurts. Here's a deep ball to De'Ami Brown. Perfectly dropped in. What a throw by Jaden Daniels.
With the front box and keep the coverage unit intact.
Bring an extra man here. Wants McLaurin. He's got him. Touchdown, Commanders. 32 yards. 2 big ones through the air on this drive that goes 96 yards.
It was man and blitz. They've kind of gotten more zone, and now, oh my God, they got him.
Luvu on the blitz. Gets Barkley in the backfield. Saquon right side. Is he looking to throw? He was, and they were ready for it. Dropped in the backfield. But the Eagles safety is thrown out of the game. Here's Pickett. Hit from behind. It's stripped. It's loose. It's still loose. Who's got it? Cleveland Furrow from the backside with a sack to force the fumble. Now who recovered it?
And they're very good in the red zone.
Brown against Lattimore to the bottom of the screen. That's where Pickett's looking as he gets sacked by Dante Fowler. 10th season, one of his best, and his first one here in Washington. But this is 4th down and extra long here, 4th and 11. Daniels steps up. Daniels needs inside the 30 with his legs. He'll get it. Jaden Daniels, a first down and more to the 11. 3rd down and 2. He'll look to throw. End zone, thrown low, but caught. Olamide Zaccheaus, a touchdown. Quick snap. Flags in the secondary. Daniels has an open man. Blown coverage. Zaccheaus. Touchdown. Tie game. What are the flags for? They're scattered all over the field. Whatever the call is, it was obvious.
Now he's matched up in the slot
against Igbinoghene. Steps into a tight pocket and gets sacked. Oh, he stepped up in the pocket, but he stepped up. Fourth catch of the day for McLaurin after he only had one when he faced the Eagles first time. Philly showing pressure and bringing it. Daniels steps up, makes a man miss. Jaden Daniels, first down inside the 25. McLaurin to the bottom of the screen. Second and goal, 10 seconds. Daniels fires, end zone, touchdown! Jamison Crowder, preposterous. 5 turnovers and the lead with seconds remaining. With 6 seconds on the clock. And it's a run. McNichols crashes ahead. He's got it. 36-33. Back to the touchdown. Crowder's second of the day. Touchdowns in a game since Mark Rippon in the Super Bowl season 91. They're trying to get to 10-5 for the first time since that 91 season. On the return, it's Gainwell. This is going to be it right here for Philadelphia, trying to make magic on their last play. This is Avonte Maddox. He shovels it back, and that is the ball game. What an incredible comeback. Defying the odds on a day where they...
At the edge of the play clock, off in time. Protected again. Firing intercepted. Throw it right into the hands of Quan Martin. And the safety takes it inside the 40 to the 37.
They go into this two-man coverage, so they're going to have help. And Penix is going to think that his guy is going to the corner. He stops, does not. And so that throw ends up going right to the safety on the back end. And that is not how you're wanting to start if you're the Atlanta Falcons with a young quarterback.
You got that. Now Jaden Daniels and the Commanders have it in terrific field position. Number 38, here goes the rookie, Olamide Zaccheaus, former Falcon. Zaccheaus gets a dozen and a first down right around the 25-yard line. Extra lineman unbalanced to the right. Couple of tight ends to the left. Inside, it is keeper. It's Daniels throwing. Touchdown, Zaccheaus.
Here's the unblocked guy right here. He comes up, and if he takes this back, here we go around the edge with a run-pass option on the outside. Exactly as they had it.
Orleans, and there's Washington's scenario on the opposite side. Oh, first down run, and a good one, too, by Brian Robinson. He takes it out shy of midfield. Picked on the last drive, taken over this time from the 30-yard line, and taken off with some blocking. 25 to the 45 for Daniels. First and 20, Jeremy McNichols comes in as the back. Again, Daniels needing to escape. On the run, completes it to Ertz. Zach Ertz running all the way to the 39-yard line. Heavy to the left, Trent Scott, 73, is eligible. On the right, Daniels, the keeper, the legs, the first down. Ryan's taking half the quarter. Daniels, nothing open first look. Now fires! Touchdown! Zach Ertz breaks free. Has a big catch on the drive. And has the touchdown.
The other way, but that's the sort of confidence and belief and the sort of throws we've seen.
Rookie Penix scanning, lost the football, and he got back on it. It was Fowler who came in and might have gotten a hand to knock it free. Of course, you see the flag. Let's see what that is. Long drive for a touchdown, then a 3-and-out. Washington's got it back. Jaden Daniels back to work and taken off with space to go. Daniels to the 43-yard line. 13 on the run, the first down for Washington.
But the other guys are doing great rushing the passer too.
Chris Rodriguez joined in the backfield by McNichols. As Daniels escapes, there's a lot of room if he can get away from that hit. He did, and there he goes again. First down, takes it out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Nobody jumps, pressure comes, Daniels underneath, Nick goes, Bates hit him, got through the second hit, got the first down. And with only 30 carries all year, remains the back. He's got the pitch. Rodriguez in the open field for a tackle to the end zone. Washington leads.
Great run by Rodriguez. A.J. Terrell had him dead to rights in the backfield. Laid a good hit on him and just not.
3rd and 10. Penix stepping up, brought down, ball out. Recovered by the center, Drew Goldman. Dorrance Armstrong. Goes down from the 30. Lots of room for Brian Robinson. They are shredding the Falcons defense here in this second half with 2 backup offensive linemen. Daniels looking left. That's Rodriguez on the backfield. First down. Top to the 20-yard line. Chris Rodriguez, who's given them a lot here tonight in this second half. It is Jaden Daniels, end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. Zach Ertz takes Washington into the playoffs. Let's look.
The touchdown is confirmed. The game is over.
For his little bro tomorrow for North Dakota State.
Briscoe, Texas, FCS title game. That's a near interception for Frankie Luvu. The longest run of Hunter Lipke's career at 10 yards. I love it. End around here, orbit end around for Brandon Cooks, the 11-year veteran, but nothing doing. The former Cowboy Dorrance Armstrong is there to shove him out for a loss.
Signs a solid deal with Dallas because somebody's going to want this kid. He's productive.
He signed on a 1-year deal this year. Lance is under pressure. He just got smashed by Jeremy Chin. He was the guy who replaced Carson Wentz. Eventually became the starter and won a couple of championships. Nothing there for Rico Dowdle. It's a loss of a couple. Good play by Bobby Wagner. Anger boots it. 58-yard punt. Jamison Crowder on the return. And a good return. Out near the 40-yard line. In that first meeting this year. A lot of room for Daniels. Needs the 42. He's got it with his legs. And he steps out of bounds and avoids some of the contact at the end of the play. This will be his jersey number for distance, 47. To get the Commanders on the board, just past the outstretched arms.
Downhill, angry runner.
3rd and goal, looking for Cooks. One-on-one, incomplete. Another red zone trip, trying to come away with a touchdown for the first time. And nothing there for Dowdle. It's your man, Frankie Luvu.
You see Bobby Wagner, he gave a hands check, basically telling everybody, check to coverage, no more blitz.
So they back out with 7 in coverage. Fowler still almost got to Lance, and he's going to get swallowed up anyway. Finished off by Jonathan Allen. Washington was looking for a free play. No flag was thrown. That ball was thrown, and Olamide Zaccheaus comes down with it.
Dropped it right on the top of his helmet. Now they're going tempo.
For Ertz, and a touchdown. Another one for the veteran, and this one ties the game at 9 apiece. Fake it to Vaughn, under immediate pressure. Ferguson somehow held on and then got hammered by Chin. So they went from 2nd and 6 to a loss of 7, and it's going to be 3rd and long. At the I formation now. Fake it to Dowdle, who stays in the pass block, floats it for Ferguson, who held on, but it's going to be ruled incomplete. He was ruled not in bounds. Turpin in motion. Lance floats it. Cooks snared it, landed, but let's see what the ruling is. There is a flag on the play as well. They're going to rule it for the moment. The officials talking.
a touchdown? Potentially. Let's see. Now they're going to say incomplete.
That quarterback room is the most important room in that building. He has a huge part to play in that.
And he looks for Zaccheaus yet again. Teammates in Atlanta, teammates in Philly, now teammates in Washington, but
he's going to have to pay off some of his teammates.
That's right. Here's Mariota, slips the tackle, and he dives! He's in! He got away from the rookie Marshawn Kneeland and lunged ahead for the rushing touchdown. The 18th of his NFL career. We'll see it again on 2nd and goal. Lance hands it off, and nothing there. The Washington defense stops Rico Dowdle. It'll be 3rd down and goal, and there is the 13-year veteran Bobby Wagner in his 200th NFL start today, still fired up. You see the Green Bay score in the upper left corner. Packers are down, which would help Washington regardless of the outcome here. Good penetration by Bobby Wagner again. One of the best 4th down teams in the NFL this year has Mariota taken off and sprinting into the red zone. Down by 3, less than 30 seconds left. It's 2nd and goal, end zone shot for the lead. It's McLaurin! He's got it! Washington is in front!
On 3rd and 6. Pressure comes from Tampa. Daniels putting it towards Terry McLaurin. Up top, Terry brings it in. McLaurin the grab at the 33-yard line.
Are willing to take that inside release. He did because he is the best contested catch.
They are hard to score on down the stretch, especially in the second halves of games. 2nd and 6. Here's Austin Eckler. Got away from Tyke Smith. Got the first down. Into Bucs territory at the 45 as this first quarter comes to an end. Luke McCaffrey in motion. Daniels retreats, throw it end zone, touchdown, De'Ami Brown. We do have a flag down, backed by the protection for the quarterback. 82 yards, over 9 minutes. It ends with a De'Ami Brown touchdown to put Washington on top. Wind blowing a little bit into Zane Gonzalez, the 4th kicker used in season by Washington this year. From 52, Gonzalez nails it and gives Washington a 10-3 lead. 2 backs, Eckler and Robinson. Daniels gets away from the pressure, chased by Vita Vea, throwing on the run to De'Ami Brown, who's got a touchdown tonight, and a big run for a first down. Making all these poised plays on the road in a playoff game. Pressure in his face there, it's out again, it's Brown again, into the red zone, inside the 10, first and goal at the 3, De'Ami Brown for 24 more, after a gain of 30 the snap before. Evans at the top, first and goal. Irving inside, and Washington was ready for it. Loss of a couple as Johnny Newton, the rookie out of Illinois, gets in there to make the play. Bay has 13 career snaps, 3 on offense this year. Play pass, Mayfield looking end zone, trapped and in trouble, and he'll go down at the 5-yard line. Yes, Vita Vea was in that pass route as well and was covered by Frankie Louvu. Outstanding season last year, missed half of this year with injury. 2nd down, Daniels, deep drop. McLaurin is crossing. A slide, untouched, got up, cost him a couple of yards. The Mark McLaurin at the 42-yard line. A first down gain of 17 for 17. Play clock running down. Daniels firing, caught for the first down. It's Ertz inside the 25. And Jaden Daniels, as he has all season, comes up big on 4th down. Guy's got 105 touchdowns, 9th all time in the NFL history. Oh, the ball's down! Mayfield lost it, and Washington pulled it away! Let's go! Daniels Washington takes the lead with Terry McLaurin.
They're still in their zone defenses here, but it's sort of man coverage with, like a boxing one almost on the outside when McLaurin gets a little contact there.
Green just 3. Daniels throwing in the middle. It's caught for the first down. What a night it has been for Dyami Brown to the 45-yard line. A gain of 21. The best night of his career. 2nd and 10 for Daniels. The rookie will flip it out over Dyami and caught by Eckler into field goal range. Eckler to the 27-yard line. Oh, that was so close to Dyami, but it's a gain of 18. From 37 to send Washington to the final 8. The Washington Commanders off the upright, and it is in! They doink their way to the divisional round! Unbelievable!
I have seen it all now. I even get a divisional doink. I feel like every time I see a game-winning field goal, it's hitting an upright.
The upright is about as wide as a dollar bill, but they come into play so darn often. And hit the inside of it, and it goes.
Montgomery again gets jacked in the backfield. Wow, Dante Fowler, unbelievable hit, and it's 3rd down. Blitz coming. Daniels sees it, dumps it off, has a completion and 1st down. It's Austin Eckler, room to roll, breaking tackles. Eckler dancing inside the 40. On the give, and there's a run up the middle to Robinson, who breaks through inside the 30. He goes to Brian Robinson. Now Gonzalez trying to get Washington on the board, 47 yards out. He had a game winner last week against Tampa from 37. This one is up, and it is holding true and good. Matthew Stafford might have been the OG at that, too, of course, started that here. Here's Goff in trouble. Ball is out. It's recovered by the Commanders. Goff gets hit. He lost it. Armstrong's the one that sacked him and punched it out, and Frankie Louvu has it. But here's Washington. Brian Robinson with a big seam up across the 35. And Robinson starting to get some traction here. And a 2nd and 5. And here's Daniels back to throw. A lot of time. Going deep. Has a man. It is caught. Dyami Brown beats Branch. And he's got it inside the 20. Horrible leg injury earlier in the year. Hoping to come back if the Lions make a run to the Super Bowl. But we'll see. 2nd down. Robinson up the middle. Touchdown, Washington. And they're in front. Daniels, quick throw, far side. Get it out there to McLaurin. Breaks through. Terry McLaurin. Foot race. McLaurin is going to win. Touchdown, Washington. Second and long. Goff, some pressure again, lets it fly high. It's intercepted, picked off by Quan Morton. Morton with some blocks inside the 20, still going. Morton, pick 6. Second and long. Goff, some pressure again, lets it fly high. It's intercepted, picked off by Quan Morton. Morton with some blocks inside the 20, still going. Morton, pick 6. Time Daniels going to keep it, and there's a seam. Daniels, 1st down, dances around in the Lions territory. 2nd down, they blitz again. Daniels, though, has some time. Lets it rip, floating it deep down the field, going for Brown. He's got it! A perfect throw to Dyami Brown! Wow! Daniels. 4-man rush this time, zips it in, caught by your guy, Zach Ertz, touchdown.
They've done this to teams all season long.
Here's Goff, pressure, steps away beautifully, firing for the end zone. Oh, it's intercepted in the end zone, picked off
up by Sainristil, who's now looking to take it out. And Sainristil is going to go down. The third turnover over the first half for Detroit. And this one in the end zone with 22 seconds to go in the half.
We'll see how it goes here with the Commanders getting it first. And Daniels with that amazing first half. Going to give it right up. They got Robinson, giant hole. Robinson who trucks over Joseph. And a good start to the drive as he picks up 14 yards. First and goal. It is Gibbs. Left side, it gets popped. Frankie Luvu, he's had a few of those. Lattimore in there for support too.
1 yard there on that scramble. Done a good job containing him on those scrambles thus far.
They're blitzing again. Here comes Blanche. Daniels gets away from him, turns on the speed. First down for Daniels. He saw it coming. He ran right away from him to pick up the first down. Second and goal. Robinson in. Touchdown, Washington.
All about points. You got 4 downs on any of these sets of downs.
Oh, look at this trickery. Jameson Williams has it. Look at the throw. Going to throw it downfield. Intercepted! Mikey Sainristil has it. There's a penalty. Hang on a second. Far side of the field. Eckler sprinting through. Oh, look at this. Eckler, room to roll. Down to the 30. Daniels, McNichol, still fighting, reaching, is he in? He is! Touchdown, Washington! Daniels to throw it, protected, going, has a man wide open, it's caught for the first down by John Bates, the backup tight end. It's been a long time, and they're 2:26 away from that. What do the Lions have left magic-wise? Here's Goff, pressure up the middle. He is sacked! Dorrance Armstrong gets his second today. 3rd and 10. 4-man rush. It's Goff throwing over the middle, and it's picked off! Jeremy Chinn! And Washington will be going to the NFC Championship for the first time in 33 years. Daniels back, throws over the middle, and it is McLaurin who makes the catch, and that's a first down. Terry McLaurin, best year of his career this year. 3rd and 6. Daniels pumps, goes in the flat. It's a man wide open, low throw, and then Zacchaeus with a great effort to go forward to get the first down. Pressure. Daniels in trouble. Floats one deep down the field for Eckler. It is knocked away. 4-man rush. Daniels, far side. It's caught by Ertz. Another conversion on 4th down, and this drive continues. 3rd and short. Another quick throw outside Zacchaeus. Incomplete. Mitchell was there on coverage. Daniels steps away, runs for it. Daniels, first down. Lost a shoe, but had the first, has the ball, and he continues to get it done with a 5-yard run. 4-man rush. Daniels goes far side, has a completion. It's Eckler. He's going to be short. Another 4th down, and does Quinn go for it again?
Another 4th down.
And the kick is up and good. So an 18 seem to bode.
A lot more plays here. They can just run some basic execution.
De'Ami Brown with his speed on the cross. Brown runs into DeJean. Ball is out. Eagles are...
If they can sustain some drives.
Another 3rd down. Daniels loads up. Floating one. No one home. Here's Tress Way. Oh, it's a fake. We're going to throw. He's got a man wide open. And it's caught. Sinnott, the 3rd tight end. What a fake by Washington, and the rookie delivers for the drive continues. Ben Sinnott had 5 catches all year, but that one really delivers. And now they settle in with Daniels. Pressure in his face from Smith. Daniels taken
to complete this ball in this fake.
3rd and 10 here. Pressure. Daniels throws it across his body out of bounds.
All his short passes.
Here's Gonzalez from 46 yards out, and that is perfect. So the Commanders, after this fake punt, will take the field goal to make it a one-possession game. Blitz coming. Hurts is in trouble. He is dropped. Frankie Luvu came right through to get the sack. Elliott was good from 60 in warm-ups today. Here he is. Kick is up, and it's sailing, and it is no good. And that sack may have cost him 3 points. Daniels on second. Zips one over the middle for a first down. It's Bates. Daniels fires one caught. McLaurin in stride. Breaks a tackle. Terry McLaurin is in. Touchdown.
Nice protection up front. Just a four-man rush. Daniels gets it out of his hands quickly like needs to. And this is just simple. They call this one funnel. Slay's outside leverage. He's funneling the ball to Bond. Variation with the ball in Daniels' hands, rolling up to the right or the left.
Daniels gets it to Eckler. Eckler in.
This vision from Stoutland and Moore.
Pressure. Hurts. Floats it out to Barkley. Comes back and he cannot make the catch. The blitz that time affecting the play. Jeremy Chin coming in with the pressure, and it's 4th and 5.
Or Calcutta.
Here's Hurts. Blitz again. Everybody's coming. Hurts is going to flow one for the corner. It is. Oh, caught. Smith. No signal. No. Incomplete. Going to do it again. Going to do it again. Hurts. Ooh, I don't know. No signal. I don't know that he got there.
Doesn't look like it.
Wow, Washington with a big stop. A 12-play drive and left. Blitz is coming. Daniels sees it going to run. He's got a lot of room. Daniels trying to get to the edge. He's in field goal range, and he gets out of bounds. Wow. Great effort and awareness by Daniels. They're in range now.
See all the outside leverage down here at the bottom.
Daniels fires, and wide open. It's Ertz, and Ertz chugs up the field and gets out of bounds and stops the clock, and that will certainly make the kick makeable for Gonzalez. Gonzalez kick is up. It is perfect. That is some job by Washington to steal 3 points before the half. Goes down as a sack on that last play for the Commanders. Here's Hurts. Pressure again. He's in trouble. They get another one. Back-to-back sacks. It's Dorrance Armstrong that time who delivers. He had 2 sacks last week. Washington only has 4 on the rush. They get rid of it safe, as you said. Get it out to Goddard, who's got a bunch of blocks, but nowhere near a first down. And the Commanders get what they needed. They forced a 3 and out to start this third. Empty backfield. Daniels to throw. Pressure! 3rd and long. Blitz coming. They dump it off to Eckler. He's got a way to go. Eckler is tackled way short. And so the Eagles make a stand. Daniels to throw. Pressure up the middle. Davis again throws on the run. Good throw by and catch to Brown, who's got a first down. 4-man rush. A lot of time, far side. He got another connection to Zach Ertz. Easy pitch and catch for his forced out of bounds by Gardner Johnson, but down to the 31 he goes.
Coverage scheme.
Daniels throws underneath again. Zacchaeus makes the catch. He's got another first down to the 19.
It allows
he goes. Going quick here. Daniels looking to keep it. Daniels, great move on his feet and in for the touchdown. Oh, what a move!
Give him options.
Daniels keeping in trouble. Floats one. Oh, Zacchaeus made it happen for 2, and it's an 11-point game.
Again, one-on-one with A.J. Brown.
Oh, pressure in the backfield, and somehow Barkley held on, but Luvu again. So here go the Commanders with Daniels right over the middle. He's trying a perfect throw. It's Zach Ertz again, delivering across the 35. He goes.
Finding his best target in man when it gets blitzed.
Daniels surveying, goes far side, caught it. Ball is out! And they rush 4. Daniels is looking that way, throwing that way, and completing that way again. 9 catches for Ertz. You called it.
You just can't call a lot of deep throws because the pass rush is on you so quick.
3rd and long. Daniels zips it, knocked away, nearly intercepted. Pressure. Daniels. 4-man rush. Daniels is pressure. Gets away. And then near side of Ertz again, who's caught 1 million passes today. He and Zach Baun said they've talked about it a lot. Guys that were in the league for 4 or 5 years that played nothing but special teams. Now getting a big roll. Daniels going deep to the end zone. It is.